Hey guys, Debby Bubbles here. Welcome back to my channel and into the walls of our home sweet home. In tonight's video, you're going to see the preparation of a meal that my husband called me and requested. He's working and he asked if I could make some particular items for him and his coworker. And so I got after it. I made a Walmart order and picked those items up, or rather, excuse me, I had those items delivered, and then I made the meal and delivered it to my husband and his coworker Gary. And so that's what you're going to see here in this video. So thank you for joining us again tonight for quick and easy meals, and let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to Quick and Easy Meals, which is an open collaboration hosted every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the hosts Simply Grace Lifestyle, Jennifer at Home, and Jean Home Decor and more. Welcome to the open collaboration. So as I stated at the top of the video, my husband is working, but he called and asked for some particular food items to eat. And I made a grocery order, which was delivered. And these are the items here. I think I'll go over them a little bit for you before we get busy with the cooking. It's not going to be a very long video, so just hang out with me, guys. Now, several of these items here, well, I'll go ahead and just haul them for you. We have some wipes. These are actually going back to the car. There are 4 packages that contain 8 wipes each. I love those. I have a can of stewed tomatoes, a small bottle of whole milk for making some cornbread, several disposable storage containers, some 12-ounce Coke bottles, granulated sugar, that's for my husband's coffee station, sugar cubes, that's for moi. We have 2 bags of the Mother's Original Circus Animal cookies there. Got some cut frozen okra. And we have a container of pork chops. These are the family pack of pork chops. And here we have greens that were already prepared. They've been frozen, and I have them sitting out to defrost because we got to make dinner, and greens are always on his menu for the most part. So we've got those ready to go. I'm going to get my hands washed again, get these items put away. They've all been wiped down, and then we're going to start cooking. And as you know, I wash my meat prior to doing anything with it, so it's been washed. We're going to get it seasoned up, floured, and then we're going to get it into the oil. And today, these are the seasonings that I'm going to use there. All right, so let's get it seasoned up. And we have our flour there to dredge in a moment. That's that cayenne pepper, followed by a little complete seasoning, some Mrs. Dash unsalted seasoning, and a bit of garlic lemon pepper seasoning. All right, guys, now in some portions of the video, there's going to be a little bit of noise. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off the television in the room that's adjacent to where I am right now. I'm showing you right there that I also have some thin cut pork chops that I'm going to go ahead and fry up as well. They're not going to be part of the meal that I'm going to take to my husband and his coworker, but I'm going to go ahead and fry them up anyway. So I'm frying up the pork chops in batches, and then I'm going to start working on the gravy. Now, my husband loves gravy. He likes a dark gravy. I'm not a dark gravy girl necessarily, unless it's beef that we're eating, and this is pork, but I'm going to try and make him a dark gravy today. Well, I'm not going to try, I'm going to do it. It's going to be darker than what I normally would make, but yeah, for pork. But hey, this is what he requested, so she is going to deliver. So we're going to start off with what looks like a little bechamel there. We're just making a roux, going to brown off our flour and our oil. Well, we have the oil and we're going to brown off the flour, you know. So we can start making the gravy. Now, in the background there, I had the okra that was boiling, going to season it up as well. Each of these things are going to be kind of packaged separately. The pork chops I will put inside of this gravy once the gravy is ready and let them smother and do their thing, and then they will be placed into containers to go for my husband and his friend Gary. And then I'll put more gravy inside of, I was checking to see if it was the color of my hand. Y'all, I'll put more gravy inside of a separate container because my husband loves a trough of gravy, okay? So he's going to have fried and smothered pork chops with gravy, rice and gravy, extra gravy, collard greens, okra, tomatoes, and cornbread. Oh, and chocolate yellow cake. I did not make a chocolate yellow cake. He knows I'm really not gonna do that for him. I've made one before, and I just, yeah, we won't talk about it. I don't like chocolate yellow cake, and I don't like the smell of it baking either. So, anywho, I bought chocolate yellow cake for him from Walmart. So they're going to have their Walmart treat. Yep. Still trying to see if I can get it as brown as I am so that he will be somewhat pleased with it. He does not like a light skin gravy. So y'all, we've got it doing this thing. Is browner than what I again wanted it to be, but this is for him and for Gary. Now it has some lumps in there, so I'm gonna get my whisk out and we're gonna get that all smooth out, as you see. Yeah, we got that good and smooth, and it's nice and 40 weight thickness. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting those pork chops over in there, and once we get the pork chops in, we're gonna cover it with a lid, turn it down, and let it simmer, and just let it bathe, and then nice gravy. It's velvety and it tastes wonderful. I sampled it, and we're gonna let the meat just tenderize. And while that's happening, I'm gonna whip up a little bit of cornbread here and get it in the oven. And it was after this right here that I set the camera down, and wonder of wonders. Hey, so well, my bubblies, that's it, and that is all for the most part because I did not continue filming. I packaged up the greens, the okra, the tomatoes, the smothered pork chops, the rice, the gravy, the cornbread. All of that got packaged up after I finished making it so that I could take it to my husband and his coworker, which is what I just got back from doing, and I forgot to film it. So y'all didn't get to see the finished product. I am so sorry, but please know that it did get completed, and I'm sure that it is making for a great meal for the two of those gentlemen. And that's all I've got for you. So you got to see at least the prep work. But you know what? Until next video, until next time, I love you. God bless you. Be safe, and maybe I'll see you next weekend.